Color vision. Color vision is ability to discriminate among stimuli on the basis of their hue independently of any other stimulus property like polarization or brightness. The other definition can be color vision is ability to make a discrimination based on the wavelength composition of light and irrespective or independent of its intensity. We have two theories related to color vision. So basically one thing we have to remember, what is responsible for this color vision. In the eye, in the retina, we have two pigments called rods and cones. So rods are responsible for vision and cones are responsible for color discrimination. So color deficiency or color vision problems are related to cones in retina. That we have to keep in mind. Coming to theories of color vision, we have two theories, Helmholtz theory and opponent process theory. Coming to first one, Young-Helmholtz theory, and it is also called as trichromatic theory. Means they are speaking about three colors, so it is called trichromatic theory. Human eyes can perceive only three colors. That is, we have to remember RGB, red, green, blue. Okay, RGB. And these wavelengths, the wavelengths of these three colors can be combined to create every color or visible light spectrum. It is first proposed by Thomas Young and then it is tested and again supported by Hermann Helmholtz. Human eye has three different receptors for color. That is, each receptor is most sensitive to one color only. So, one receptor is most sensitive to red, and one receptor can be most receptive to green, and another can be to blue. So basically we have three colors, RGB, red, green, blue only. Then coming to second theory, which opposes this theory. Opponent process theory of color vision suggests that it's the ability to perceive color and that is controlled by three receptor complexes. So there are some combinations with opposing actions. These three receptor complexes are red and green complex, blue and yellow complex, black and white complexes. The simple thing that these pairs means when we can see red, we cannot see green. When we can see blue, we can't see yellow. When we can see black, we cannot perceive or see white. This reason we will see how it is done. Example. Mind registers the presence of one color of a pair at a time. So this is pairs, no, red and green is one pair, BY means boy, remember, okay, BY, blue and white one pair, black and white one pair. So the same kind of cells, okay, which activates the red will always deactivate the green. So vice versa, which activates green will always deactivate the red. Coming to same blue and yellow, the pigment or the receptors which activates blue inactivates yellow. And same which activates black will inactivate the white. So in this pair we can perceive only one color. So this explains why we cannot see yellow bluish combinations, reddish green and blackish white. So one color only we can perceive. That is the meaning of opponent process theory of color vision, which opposes the trichromatic theory. So both these theories contributed a lot to color vision aspect. The color vision is possible due to photoreceptors in our eye, and the cones have these photoreceptors, and these cones have light pigments that enables us to recognize the color. The color pigments are present in macula, that is, which is the center part of the retina, and each cone is sensitive to RGB, that is red, green and blue. And these are having different wavelengths, means long, medium and short wavelengths. So RGB is nothing but having a wavelength of long, medium and short. Coming to factors that will affect the color vision. Light plays a key role in color perception. So based on the light, if it is bright, we can perceive some other color. If it is dark, okay, cloudy, then we will be perceiving another color. So the color of the subject is decided by the color of the light, and the second factor can be age. It also affects our color vision. As age increases, the perception of color identity or color identification comes down or it fades away. The color vision is not at all innate, it is a learned skill. The human color memory is always poor. That means we cannot match the two colors exactly. Even sarees or any other color, there will be some difference in our perception. So we cannot exactly perceive the two colors as same. The retinal fatigue means over reading or lack of sleep. Okay. So any stress to eyes will be having effect on the retina. That will be having effect on macular part of retina, which decreases the color or vision. Our eyes are too sensitive. If we see any object for prolonged hours, means prolonged hours reading, studying or focusing on single activity, then the chemicals in the eyes depletes and begin to send incorrect information or perceptions to the brain. So automatically we will perceive the color as a wrong or misinterpretation of the colors. Background effects. The phenomenon of simultaneous contrast, that is background color, always decides the color of the object which we see or perceive. So if background is dark, we will perceive another color. If the background is very light, we can be perceiving as the subject as bright. Okay, these are the meaning of brightness. These are the various factors which will affect the color vision. Coming to problems of color vision, what happens if the color vision is not clear? So basically we cannot differentiate red and green color. That is one thing. Then retinal degeneration or macular degeneration leads to problems in color vision. These problems are very common in the patients of diabetes mellitus, anemias, sclerosis, Alzheimer's disease, glaucomas, Parkinson's disease, alcoholism, leukemias, etc. In all these cases, because the macular part of retina is damaged or detached, the cones also will be disturbed. So once the cones are disturbed, the color perceiving capacity also will be decreased. So they cannot differentiate the now paired colors R and G. So what happens if they come out from the home and they are walking on the road, means initially traffic signals. We will be having what? Red, green and yellow in our place. Okay. So they cannot differentiate. Red means to stop, green means to go. Then how they will follow? If they have this problem, they cannot differentiate the red and green colors means. So automatically it makes them to prone get accidents. Okay. Then that leads to some situations. These are the few problems related to color vision. Thank you.